How to motivate a sales professional in a slump. So let's define what a slump is. So the owner, CEO has perspective of what they want from the sales professional. The sales professional has a perspective as well. And the sales process has a perspective. So how do you determine which one of those are not being met? Well, clearly, if the owner's perspective is that the numbers are not where we think they should be, then that's the reality. The sales process has an impact on that, but if we have a very documented, detailed sales process, it will be much easier for us to determine where the challenges are. So the owners, they're concerned. You made revenue projections by the quarter, by the year, based on the number of sales professionals, based on the closing ratio from a previous year or previous quarter. There's anticipated revenue that they need to hit to grow the company. It might mean bringing more folks on as a result of this sales taking place. A lot of variables involved there. If that's not happening and the owner can't figure out what's going on, then the goals and the revenues projections won't stand up. So you've got to do something about it. So that's what the owner's thinking. The sales professional may be thinking, well, I'm out doing all that I can and it's just not happening. It's impacting my commissions. And I have a very healthy commission structure, but we're not making the sales to support that. What needs to be done or what can be done? The sales process is probably the most important aspect to identifying this. So if you don't hit the 70% of anticipated results, it's time to take a look at everything. Let's look at the process. And there's a great sales process called the 51 Steps Sales and Marketing Process. There are steps for selling all solutions, and you develop them within your PSA system. So if there's something not working based on where the sales are falling off at in terms of the process, can be very significant in terms of identifying why we're not closing or why we're not driving the revenue that we want. If you don't have documented process that you can fall behind, it's tough to figure out why it's not happening, other than the sales professional saying, well, they just weren't